Hello everyone, welcome back to Dino Bin, where we like to talk about things that we're not supposed to. And one of those things is, well, this fine example of human shite. Yes, this thug, part of a 10-strong gang, attacked like a pack of dogs a boy for no other reason than his skin colour. No one heard anything about this, I'm guessing, right? And no doubt you're looking at this picture going, wow, this guy almost looks white. Well, they managed to find a picture of him that, well, as you'll see, it looks nothing like him. I'm sure they found the whitest picture of him that they could possibly find in order for him to not look like a Pakistani groomer. Anyway, a group of mainly Asian men. It's not Asian, they're Pakistani, Bangladesh men. You know exactly who they are. You've got the mental image of what they look and smell like right now in your head. A group of mainly Asian men punched and kicked the young boy who had been out on his bike with his brother when the riots turned violent. Now this, remember, is at the time when Keir Starmer was on television calling the entire country a pack of racists.
The disorder is intolerable. It is incapable of justification. It's clearly racist. White.
Saying that there was no justification. Saying that we were clearly racist. So let me get this straight. The Prime Minister was on TV gaslighting the nation about being a bunch of racists because we were angry at some young white girls getting stabbed and killed. And at the same time that he's gaslighting the nation, calling all of us racists,
it's clearly racist.
There's a bunch of Pakistani gangs roaming around Middlesbrough beating the shit out of white kids simply for being white.
White.
I mean, that's just remarkable. It's remarkable, isn't it? What kind of country is this? Our leader is coming on TV calling us racists at the same time that a bunch of immigrants in our country are attacking us because of our skin colour. And not just attacking us, they're attacking our children.
White.
So again, let me reiterate, our kids are getting stabbed, getting the shit kicked out of them, and at the same time our Prime Minister is coming on TV and telling us that we are racists.
It's clearly racist.
White kid gets the crap kicked out of him by an Asian gang, and we are the racists.
White.
So let's jump over to the Northern Echo and see what they've got to say as well. Oh, okay. A counter-protester. So they've immediately framed this guy as a counter-protester. That's interesting. Counter-protester. What were they protesting against? What were they countering? What, a bunch of native English people being angry about some babies being stabbed? They were angry about us being angry about our children being murdered. Is that what they were counter-protesting? I mean, this just shows exactly where their allegiances lie. These guys are never integrating. They're never going to integrate. A counter-protester who's among a group of thugs who kicked and punched a young boy due to the colour of his skin has been locked up. They're so desperate to find racism on the right, but it's everywhere on the left. Alfie Holdsworth delivered at least 2 kicks to the teenager after he was knocked to the ground by a gang of up to 10 people. The boy was out on his bike with his older brother when he got caught up in the violence of the Middlesbrough protests on August 4th. Teesside Crown Court heard how there was no suggestion that the teenager had been involved in any protest before he was brutally attacked on the street. The 14-year-old's mother told the court how the gang attacked her son like a pack of dogs as he was subjected to repeated kicks and punches. I mean, it's just brutal. It's just brutal. And by the way, I'm from Middlesbrough, it's my hometown, so seeing like a bunch of these Pakistani men just beating the shit out of native white kids really pisses me off. So Michael Cahill, mitigating, said his client had not gone out looking for trouble, but had simply gone out to protect his place of worship, and urged the judge to pass a suspended sentence. Well, I think your place of worship should be torn down, salted and burned, and then you won't have anything to protect and you won't be such a violent dickhead. The deficit in his thinking skills led him to respond in the way he did, instead of allowing the police to deal with matters in protecting his place of worship. So, because he's a fucking retard, he went out and attacked a 14-year-old boy instead of letting the police protect the mosque. That's his defense. He put himself into the situation, and it demonstrates a complete lack of thinking skills. No, It doesn't. He was looking for violence. He went out and he found violence in the shape of a 14-year-old defenseless white kid. His response to feeling threatened was to fight fire with fire, and that was clearly not an appropriate response. Well, no shit. I mean, what is this? By the way, I don't know what fighting fire with fire means. A bunch of white kids were stabbed. A bunch of white people got angry at that. Then you went out and attacked a bunch of white children and beat the shit out of them. I see no back and forth here. There's no fire with fire. There's just fire and it's all coming from your side, you fucking lunatic. Oh, okay, here we go. Judge Jonathan Carroll told Holdsworth that the group attack was carried out for no other reason than the colour of his skin. Middlesbrough is a diverse and multicultural community in both colour, race and beliefs. That is simply not going to change. Whatever differences we have between communities, we must deal with it in a proper law-abiding way. Well, that's brilliant. You know, the judge has said that we must not break the law. That's going to solve all of our problems. He just solved crime, everybody. The judge says that we shouldn't break the law and that we should just deal with our differences. Brilliant. Brilliant. And by the way, Middlesbrough wasn't always a diverse and multicultural community, and it was better for it. It was a hard, white, working-class Christian town. And how do I know that? Because I was fucking born there. So how about this judge, right, can stick all of this multicultural community bullshit up his arse? I want my town back, I want my country back, and I want all of these foreigners who, by the way, view us as white scum.
White.
I don't want them going to jail, I want them out of the country. I want them deported. I want their families deported. I want their friends deported. I want their communities deported. What you saw on the television, what you saw from our political leaders, and what you continue to read in the mainstream media is the complete opposite of what actually happened. White kids were killed, white people reacted, and then white people got the shit kicked out of them, all the while we were being called racists.
The disorder is intolerable. It is incapable of justification. It's clearly racist. White